right, Shalom. I'd like to start off by giving all praises and blessings to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Raha Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect scattered across the four corners of the planet Earth, diligently pushing this word in truth and in sincerity, risking life and livelihood in doing so, all right? Especially in these days and times, all right? Shalom to the women and the children who watch and who learn from these lessons, all right? I just wanted to go into a quick scripture, and I was out and about, so trying to get, do some exercise, get some air in, get the body circulating. And a scripture came to my mind because as I was walking, and as things change, man, your surroundings, this environment change, all right? This devil, he tries to conceal himself the more, okay? He does, even more to conceal and to hide his intentions, all right? He tries to hide that he hates you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, all right? He's still calling you by those names. He still, won't concede to who you are, okay? And this devil, he's up, his back is against the ropes, all right? But he's not going to be able to prevail. He's not going to be able to pull off a rope-a-dope, all right? He's not going to be able to do that, okay? He's not going to be able to pull off a rope-a-dope, Muhammad Ali style, okay? He's not going to be able to do that. Okay, this devil, he's going to get the great white hope, all right? He's going to get KO'd, man, all right? And it's our job to warn, okay, you Israelites, man. Okay, it's our job to warn you, man. Okay, to keep you, abreast of what's going on. Okay, now, especially if you are of the hopeful elect. Now, and I'm just going into a scripture. I'm not going to be able to read it right now. The Lord, okay, the scripture says, the Lord, Exodus, all right, Exodus, let me see, I don't know if I can go into it right now, and I probably won't be able to pause the video, but anyway, the Lord doth put a difference, okay, between Israel and the Egyptians, all right? The Lord doth put a difference between Israel and the Egyptians. Now, one thing about that is, even from that scripture, all right, the Egyptians, they favored the Israelites, all right? There were a lot of times when few stories that you had Israelites who, you see that's an Edomite, man. I'm on 63rd, okay? There was a few times when you had, over there's a whole Edomite school, okay? There's Esau all up in there, man. He's just all through here, man. This is the Woodlawn area of Chicago, by the way, all right? But anyway, I don't know, maybe I could try to get a bigger picture. But there are a few times where you had the Israelites who pretty much, you know, were you know, people thought that they were the Egyptians. All right, and so if you're not careful, the Egyptians can favor the Israelites, and the same thing goes here in Babylon the Great, America. Okay, if you're not careful, you will resemble, okay, the Babylonians here, the Americans. Okay, you go over across seas, all right, because people call it, calling it an invasion with the immigrants or whatever. They're Jake, and they just potentially want the same thing that all Jakes want, man. All right, and they're Jakes, man. Okay. A lot of them are in, a lot of them are in, they're in a bad situation, and Jake does whatever he can to get out of a bad situation. Okay, he does whatever he can do to get out of a bad situation, and so you have these so-called immigrants, all right, who are part of the Northern Kingdom who are here, and I was just trying to talk to some Northern Kingdom brothers that were from Venezuela, and Lord willing, I can't speak Spanish, all right. But anyway, we was trying to, have a conversation the best that we could, all right. And so and yeah, I grew up like in this whole area, all right. This area is, where I, grew up, man. So there was, there's a real big change, right? As a matter of fact, in this very building right here, all right? So, yeah, man. So I haven't been here and been over in this part. I stay in Chicago, but I haven't, I don't really come around these parts a lot, All my friends, they've moved away, all right? And, one of my brothers, he's actually in the truth now, all right? In another state. But anyway, things are going to get hot, man. All right. It occurred to me that things are going to get hot. Okay. I was looking at, walking down the street, and I saw a bunch of signs that said, free Palestine, free Palestine, free Palestine. Okay. Now, there's some Jakes that are, obviously, in Palestine. All right. There's some Jakes that are over there. Okay. And, it's my belief. Okay. Now, a lot of those Palestinians go into where the Lord actually put them in there. Okay. A lot of those, they were doing whatever it was that they were doing. And the Lord sent lions in to mollywop their ass, to devour them. All right. And then ultimately, you had a priest, all right, to go over there and show them the way that they should behave within the land. But now, okay, you have more of these heathen that are in that land, okay? And so you have this sentiment, okay? Because, like, look at this Jake right here, man, okay? On the bottom, all right? And see, there's some Venezuelans, right there, man, okay? Venezuelans right there. So they're here among Jake, man. Okay, but my thing is, they're all along 63rd Street, man. Okay, but the thing is this, all right. you know, look there, Venezuelans, they're here, man. Okay. This is 63rd and Yale, man. So they're all mixed in here with Jake, okay, because they are Jake, okay? There's no difference than seeing, a light-skinned Jake, okay? Or Issachar, all right? So it's a no big deal, man. All right? And so, but the thing is, our people, man, you have to understand, listen, especially when it comes to this thing with Palestine. And some just told me to, as things go on, some just told me to address this, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, to address this topic, okay? Because, you Jakes, man, you getting caught up in other people's affairs, other people's battles, okay? The Palestinians, okay, all while we were catching hell, there was no outcry from the Palestinians, all right, to reach out to so-called blacks, all right, here in America, okay? Now you may say, but they didn't know. No, man, they knew, okay? So, and it's another belief of mine that, some of those Palestinians, the reason that they're getting bombed and getting their ass handed to them is because, some of those, Arabs were responsible, played a part in the slavery of our people. Okay? They may have benefited from the slavery of our people. So now they're all, okay, them, okay, and Amalek, they're all mixed in together. Okay? And they're Divian, okay? They're all going to be destroyed there, man. Okay? The Palestinians that are there, they're going to be destroyed if they're not an Israelite. Okay? And Amalek, okay? Amalek is going to be destroyed as well. Okay? So the Lord, the Lord is going to put a difference and have put a difference between Israel and the Egyptians, man, and these other nations, okay? What is he gonna do? Drive on this side of the street? Go. So, you Jakes, okay, concerning yourself in the matter of these other nations, once things, you need to separate yourself from them, and you as well as separate yourself from Babylon, man. We've been telling you, Jakes, and now they came to mind, you Jakes in the military, okay? Listen, man, hey, you going to war against people who have never done anything. They're not responsible for your poverty, okay? They're not trying to hold you back, okay? You're going on the front line and fighting for their cause, man. And when things get hot, man, okay, that's a reflection. You are a reflection on us all, man. Jake has been going to war with America since before America. You got, going back to, what was the Buffalo Soldiers? Even before then, since this place has been established, man, Jake has been going to war, and the same condition and the same promises and treaties have been broken, man, just like with the Northern Kingdom and Gad, the Gadites, the so-called Native Americans. Okay, you call them Indians ignorantly. There was one point in time when we were younger, okay, you would pay cowboys and Indians, okay, and people would be the cowboy, okay, and you would be the Indian, and sometimes you would watch these old Western movies, and you wouldn't have any love for, you wanted the cowboys to win, Okay? Just like some of you NFL fans, man. No similarity. Yeah, but anyway, I had to throw that in. You know, you had to throw some humor in this thing. But you know, you're not to be getting mixed up with the plight of these other people who are not your people, man. Okay? The Palestinians, all right? You're getting mixed up with what's going on in the Middle East. That's none of ours, that's not our struggle. And we know you're doing it. Man, listen, man. It's the same argument going back to the time of my great grandfather, man. My great grandfather, the story he told my great grandmother was he was getting in the service to fight so that he'll be able to get this. Okay, so it's always they're gonna keep you down. That's the police, the slave catchers. All right, they were created. Okay, the police, the slave catchers were created to keep you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, but mostly you Negroes, from escaping slavery. Okay? From achieving freedom. Okay? And that's the thing. Esau doesn't want you to have freedom. None of these heathen have ever wanted to allow you to have freedom. And America is the modern day Egyptian. Okay? And so when the Lord sent Moses to tell the Egyptian, listen, free my people. And at the same time, the Lord, loves Israel so much. Okay? Because you Jakes, you'll think that the Lord, he let this happen. No. The Lord is just, his blood is boiling, seeing that the condition that these Edomites have you in. Okay? And you foolishly thinking that these people have a belief in the Most High. These people don't have a belief in the Most High. Okay? Yeah, they say it with their mouth, but it's clear. Okay? Those 1948ers, they have no belief in the Most High. Okay? These Edomites here in America, they have no belief in the Most High. Those Arabs, they have no belief in the Most High. Okay? The God of Israel, who saved the Israelites. Okay? Who saved the Israelites in the scriptures, all right? Saved them from the Egyptians, the Babylonians, the Assyrians. Okay? Every captivity. These heathen don't fear that power, okay? The only power that they fear, okay, or that they are into are the ones that they create with their hands, the idols. The magic that they call themselves worshiping. While you, on the other hand, okay, you're doing the same thing, all right, because you're under what? The image. That's why it's going to be so easy, okay? That's why when the elder apostle, all right, says that it's going to be easy to, for you Jakes, even you ones who are teaching the truth, okay? They're saying that it's going to be easy for you to take the chip, okay? You're going to just take it. Because a lot of you're tied to this family. You're tied to this body. And, we're tied to this body. The vanity of our own bodies, man. It's your families. Hey, this devil, okay, he's going to find one way to try to get into your armor, man. Okay? He's going to try to find one way to get into your armor. That's his job. And it could be your family, it could be your mother. He see you don't give a fuck about your mother, he gonna leave that alone. He see you don't give a fuck about your father, he gonna leave that alone. Okay? Then he's gonna chip away at something that he feels that, you know, that you're into, man. And for a lot of Jake, it's money. Okay? It's a lifestyle. So like I said, you know, this wasn't going to be a long lesson. All right, this was just going to be a short lesson. I don't even know if it's still recording, if it's still playing, but Lord willing, okay, you are edified. Until the next time, Shalom. Come on, bitch. What the fuck is you doing? That motherfucker. Shalom.